another episode of the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 18.
And before we get started, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And make sure you turn on the bell notification so you can see every time we drop an episode.
Most definitely. Today we got a very special guest in the building with us. A Northwestern alumni. Shout out to the Wildcats today. You know what I mean? Man, you grew, real close back like 11th, 12th grade when we was doing the basketball team. You know what I mean? Shout out to Coach Robinson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Straight like that. Now he is the owner of DBTV D.Boyd in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show, guys. I am the real Red Nose.
And I am Tierra, but you guys know you can call me T.
And this is Reasons. Reasons to Society. Reasons.
My name is Vuitton. I am the owner of DBTV.
Most definitely. I mean, when did you start your business, man?
August 5th.
August 5th,
2020.
Okay, this episode was fresh.
Just started.
What made you start?
Things was going on. COVID took over early in the year, so
Most definitely.
make
You
things
know how
change.
that go.
Right.
I had a job. I was working for 2 men in the truck, actually, taking phone calls, setting up moves. Basically, if somebody called, they wanted to move, then I would, take their inventory.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then I would be the one to tell you how long it's going to take the movers to be, how long it's going to take them to move the stuff, and the price.
Okay. Gotcha.
Now, it's sales, but it's not sales. So, with 2 men in the truck, they do have a goal point that they want you to hit. They felt like because, not saying that we wasn't hitting goal as a group, but certain individuals were doing certain things that weren't allowing us to hit goal.
Okay.
Long story short, I was the individual. So yeah, man, I got a family of 4 kids, and like I said, when COVID happened, I got to take off. I got to have responsibility, and with Kelly and her working, somebody got to take
Shout out
off.
to Kelly. Yeah, I'm saying.
Never Northwest alum.
Yes, sir.
Man, just making sure that my priorities and my kids came first.
Right.
So it got into a disagreement with the job. They were on some discipline joint, trying to make me sign a discipline form. The way it was worded, I didn't agree. Check paperwork, people.
Yeah.
Check paperwork.
Yeah.
Sign something you don't like. But the way it was worded was like a CSR, which is a customer service rep, should pick days that they should choose that, work. I know they got work, but basically making me pick and choose between family situations and coming to work.
Yeah.
I took off 3 Mondays in July, and they were upset because Mondays were the days that we make the most money. So
Yeah.
I took COVID leave, man, and just took a leap of faith and started DBTV.
Word up.
Yeah.
Second straight guest that said that phrase.
Yeah. So
Faith.
basically, Corona is making people realize that they shouldn't work for other people.
Hey, man, I was tired of it.
Yeah, it's time to innovate. It's time for the change. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on in this world, so let's go and get into a little bit of news. Just like we was talking about COVID, it forced you to take a leap of faith. You know what I'm saying? It forced you to innovate, make a change. So I guess it's not all bad. We started Reasons to Society. You feel what I'm saying? It forced us to start this podcast.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And it don't seem like it's going nowhere no time soon. So we might as well get used to this.
It's all right. It's all right.
You dig? The elections. The ballots officially opened up in Maryland. Have you exercised your right to vote, my brother?
I haven't yet.
Yeah.
On my
Keyword,
way.
yeah,
On
okay.
my way.
Well, moving.
Oh, it's got to happen.
My man.
It's got to happen.
See, you changed your mind yet on that?
Nope.
Still ain't changed your mind.
No,
Easy
still ain't changed
enough.
my mind.
Still ain't voting.
No, still not voting, guys.
Yeah, so you ain't rocking with that. Halloween right around the corner. You know what I mean? Halloween, you celebrate Halloween? You and your family?
Man, so yeah, we do. Kelly loves Kelly loves to dress the kids up and put them in costumes.
So you guys go out and people like knock on your door and candy?
Well, I don't know if they might knock on our door, but we're not home. So.
Word up.
But But if they do, you know, we're not really handing out candy. But
Yeah, gotcha.
for the kids, it's, you know, even that.
How safe do you think that is, though? Like,
what with like the COVID now?
I mean, with everything, period. If you think about the nature of, right, when do you ever allow your kids to receive candy from strangers other than Halloween? Like, they come back with some candy, you be like, where you get that from?
Right, I mean, especially if you're not with them, but, you know, the way that we were brought up, and, you know, like, things do change, but just try to inspect the candy and make sure it's in a plastic wrap or something.
Yeah,
Right,
Other than that, you know, just I try to make sure that I'm with them while they're receiving the candy. So.
What really scared me though was back in the day when I heard people were actually injecting the joints, whereas though, you know what I mean? It's like just one thing just turn me off, and we just say this kind of stuff just to raise awareness. We don't really care what you do, just be careful out there. You know what I mean? And it's like we don't even really know our neighbors. We don't talk to our neighbors never all through the year. Right, but we'll walk up to their door on Halloween and ask for some candy. You know?
Man, you're right.
Halloween just a little bit weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just the trick or treat part. I just never got it. So what's the trick if you're not getting the treat? Are you like kidnapping the kid at that point? Like
what's going on, man? We trying to figure it out.
Yeah, let me give you a sweet tooth for that.
Right.
Since you know Halloween's right around the corner, I kind of wanted to dig into your childhood and bring back what was the top 3 scariest movies like that maybe to this day you might still be like, I might still be a little scared of that. What's your top 3 scary movies? The ones that give you nightmares, if you even, you know, had nightmares.
Scary movies. Well, I do got one. Mine was, and I forget the joint, but the little boy said he see dead people.
The Sixth Sense?
Was it Sixth Sense?
Yeah. That joint was crazy,
that
man.
Was crazy.
It was just like the sounds was coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You feel it wasn't, I ain't really understand it.
I was probably around the town with like surround sound coming out to you. Really around at that point.
Even as an adult, it still get me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, dang man, is yo really dead? Is yo not dead? So it's a tricky joint. So yeah, 6 cents.
Alright, so you got 2 more?
I ain't gonna lie, Scream was another one. Scream was wild. Scream was wild.
They ended up being friends, right? Like friends trying to trick each other to kill them for something.
Yeah.
But that was scary though. The calling and
the calling and Sydney.
That was. Yeah.
But the other scary movie I will say, gotta shout out, you know, black families, Marlon Wayne in the scary movies, man. You feel me? Your had me tripping, especially when white girls say, run that. You know, just good movies and try to get a laugh out of it too.
What about you? What's your
I ain't none of that. I don't do scary movies.
So you ain't watch no scary movies as a kid?
Yeah, they all scare me.
Right. So name them. Top
I guess anything like Freddy. But then you can watch it now. If I watch it now,
you're like, it's so whack.
Because it's really a mask. Like, I seen it the other day and I was like, I was scared of that back in the day. Is that what Scissorhand considered a scary movie?
I love that movie. That's not scary.
No, that was a good one.
He had a Scissorhand, like.
Yeah. So let's just say Freddy Krueger.
He was slick with it. You don't look at you like no.
And the scary movie gotta be, what's the dog?
Chucky. Yeah, Chucky was scary.
The first one.
Yeah.
The first one I saw, whatever it was. Yeah, Chucky.
Yeah, Chucky was
wild.
I don't bang with no scary movies.
I'm gonna say my top one is Candyman. Anybody out there know Candyman? Say his name 5 times. Turn the lights off, look in the mirror. He comes through your walls in the hood. That man right there.
Candyman.
He had like bees, like his body. It was nothing but like. Did y'all see that movie?
No,
yeah, I think so.
It was like he was like burnt up or something, man. He had bees all over his body, and the hook. That was the part that got me. The hook, like it was in his hand. Yeah,
he took the candy, man.
And the Bloody Mary came with him. Like that was wild. I'm gonna have to say Michael Myers. That man. He was the only killer that was real quick with the feet. If y'all really think about it, like he was like speedy with trying to catch up to you and kill you. Everybody else used to move slow. Like he was, he was on you.
Your mask was that though?
Yeah, it was.
I don't really know who that is though.
Well, Michael Myers?
No. I stayed away from that. That's demonic. I ain't into that.
And I think I'm gonna say, I don't even know if I already said 3, but if I didn't, I'm gonna say Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
That was scary.
Yeah.
Remember we went to the haunted house?
What happened?
Remember we went to the haunted house and he came out at the end and Tyreeka ran and left us? Tyreeka, shout out to you for leaving us at the haunted forest a couple of years ago. That was scary because he came out at the very end too with that, all you heard was the chainsaw going off. Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and get into the sponsors. We are now powered by TNT Auto Detailing, 9029 Liberty Road. You know what I'm saying? We are so excited about that. Let's tap it up to that. Let's tap it up to that. That's definitely major. You know what I'm saying? And we still got a proud partnership with You Gotta. You know what I'm saying? We will continue to support him, continue to push his brand. You can still go on his website right now, www.yagadah.com, and type in the code word Reasons and receive 15% off ASAP. Yeah, man. So I think we're gonna go ahead and get deep.
Alright guys, so I wanted to talk about labels.
Designer.
You know, like everything, the Gucci, Prada,
Louis,
Fendi, all of that, you know, everything, the J's, everything that we like. You know, it's funny, like where did it all start from, like how we're so pressed to wear labels and how labels define us, and if you wear the fake J's to school, people will make fun of you, and if you don't have the real whatever, they're gonna make fun of you. Like, where do y'all think this whole, like, us and this whole, we feel like we gotta be fresh all the time for other people's approval came from?
TV, right?
Man.
The media, like, the people we look up to, that's what they wear. So we want to get that.
Yes.
You know?
Man.
I want to be like Mike.
It's a good one. It's like,
got the Jordans.
Yeah, because when you think about it, it kind of goes back to, like, not even to, like, try to bring up slavery all the time. Because y'all know, to me, 400 is my... 400 is my slogan, because everything goes back to 400 years ago. But I feel like it do kind of come from that a little bit, because back then, we was so, like, the field, you know, the difference between the field ends and the house ends. Y'all fill in the blank? Except for the white people. But yeah, so basically, you know, that we were separated, and then I feel like the style was probably separated too, right? Because it's like we treating you a little bit better because you in here with us, so we probably give you our hand-me-down clothes or stuff like that, and then maybe it kind of just stemmed from
Man, I didn't even think about that. That was super deep. Sheesh.
Oh yeah, definitely come with culture and where you at and what part of life you at. Just working at Detail Law for 10 years, man, like. Did the research on Jordan, so yeah, I did like Jordan because of Jordan coming up. But
right,
you know, you never heard of Tinker Hatfield at 5 and 6 years old. You don't know who Tinker is and why those shoes was created. But it also goes back with culture and the guys that you see on the corners that's, you know, doing their thing, and they got the Jordans, and they always got the Jordans, and they always got, you know, the Filas, the Pumas, whatever sweatsuit it was, Adidas. Word to Run DMC for making the deals hot.
Shout out.
Yeah, man, but things like that, like, definitely influence the culture, but I also think it's a mind thing too, to keep us away from certain things. So we continue to buy Jordans instead of investing in property.
We
continue to buy a $400 belt.
Or even, you know, your local consumer, you feel me? The local hustler that got his own brand, you know, like why not invest $20, right? If you're gonna buy a $200 shirt, you can buy what, like 10?
Yeah, we pay. But this is the crazy part, y'all. It's all the same pants. Like the factories are the same. Like some of these, if you look it up, they're coming out of the same factories. Like Jimmy Choo Choos and freaking something on Fashion Nova or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all, we're using the same factories, the same material, but we're just putting our name on this.
It's just a stamp.
Like it's really a scam if you think about it.
Most definitely. I feel like that
we
too.
pay for names.
Yeah, we paying for names.
But then what about when the disrespect just become blatant? You dig what I'm saying? Y'all remember the Gucci turtleneck blackface?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can pull it up and they had the big red lips over top.
Oh yeah.
You know, they wound up apologizing for that. But wow, what was the purpose of that? What was the purpose of that? Who designed that? Who approved that? think about, you know, the whole structure of that company from that point forward. Like, how did they allow that to get into the public?
Because it was supposed to.
It was supposed to.
Well, I apologize.
Just like the little boy from I forgot what clothing line it was, but he had like the monkey on his shirt, and they made a big deal about it.
Oh yeah,
it was like H&M or something.
Yeah,
like I mean, it is kind of like why though?
Right, Prada had the figurine, you know, with the black face with the big red lips. They apologized for that.
So we all charcoal with red lips. Like that's the image they're putting out there.
Remember, Marbury had the hoodie with the noose. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all remember that. Yeah, had the noose. Like it was a hoodie, designer hoodie with the noose.
That is crazy.
They apologized for that. The famous clothing brand Moschino, they had a key word for African Americans every time they walked into the store. Serena, they would say Serena.
Wow.
You know, they're facing all type of lawsuits and discrimination things, you know.
That's crazy.
Louis Vuitton, they face all type of discrimination, racial discrimination as well.
I feel like they say it.
Yeah, these are the type of things you don't know. Like Puma and Adidas are both owned by brothers. And I mean, they both have Nazi origins behind them. I mean, you don't even realize
because you gotta think, like, who started the first whatever, like the forefathers. Like,
there you go.
Of
shoes, the forefather of shoes.
Right.
Like, and you know it's a gatekeeper of that, just like everything else. Like, you're not just going to create your own brand. Like, we're the gatekeepers. We'll see who you are, we'll accept you, and then we'll push forward from there. You know what I mean? So it's like everything, like every label that we're wearing is like, you gotta look into the history of it. Like, who was the owner of it? When did it come to existence? What were they into? Who were their friends? You know what I mean? Because a lot of this do stem from 400.
It really do.
You know, just like you be saying. Then you had like Timberlands. Like a lot of people was trying to say like that was the tree.
I was like, are we taking it too far here, guys?
Right. Had Tommy Hilfiger. But he said he never said that. You know, he never said that.
But every racist person be lying. Like, you're not gonna. I'm not gonna say every. Some of y'all don't care. Y'all be honest. But like, you're not gonna. If you really are getting paid from this, you're not gonna sit there and be like, yeah, I said something racist, so we can stop buying yourself. Yeah, that's stupid, right? You want the money.
The black dollar is the strongest.
Yeah, exactly. Come on. We running this country. We built it. We running it.
You buy into those products.
You dig what I'm saying?
They gotta apologize to make you keep coming back.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's a mind game. They don't care.
Yeah, so it's just like, what are you really buying into? If you walk around, right, you just see all type of shirts. You see a Budweiser shirt. It's like, Budweiser's filthy, stinking rich. Like, why did you purchase a Budweiser shirt?
Because it matches shoes.
You know?
Local homeboy, local brand.
Like, like to really build our community up, like, we really got to spend our money within the community. You know what I mean? Like,
so celebrities have to start carrying, like, to be honest, I'm gonna put them on the spot because, like, there's a lot of up and coming black-owned businesses that they could be wearing and bringing light to them. Like, if I was a famous person, I would bring light to whatever community I'm from. If they have some type of clothing line they got going on, like, people are marketing stuff like Flat Tummy Tea, and they don't know these people. Like, how about people in local areas where you're from, or like black communities?
I ain't saying they ain't helping. I ain't pocket watching, but I know it's a lot more helping that could be done. Especially if we have that type of money.
Yeah, but we also gotta not be skeptic of black organizations, thinking that black organizations aren't run well because they're black owned.
Exactly.
Black people have knowledge. Stop thinking white people are doing it right because you see Walmart, because you see Target. There's black people selling TVs. There's black people selling hair.
Straight up.
The black people selling furniture,
selling podcasts, streaming content. You know what I mean? Yeah, because we're still learning the system at the end of the day, right? Because they built the system. Everything that we know, everything about entrepreneurship, we're just now learning. Like, okay, that's how the system's built. If I get out there and do it on my own, then I can do it the same way. You know what I mean? Instead of keep on buying into other people's things.
Just watched a movie called Green Book. 32 years old, don't know nothing about Green Book. So I researched what the Green Book was. The Green Book was a book for African Americans to be able to travel because white people thought that cars were for white people. They didn't think that cars were for black people. That's why in the commercials, you don't see black families in cars in the 50s and 40s and 60s. So this black man created a book once black people were able to buy cars, created the book so that way we could go to Wheelhouse and stay, and we can get a meal instead of going down Liberty Road and getting hungry. So now that book helped famous musician named Don Shula. He hired a white man to be his driver to go in the South because he knew he was going in the South. He couldn't be too black. So at the end of the day, man, it's like, our backs against the wall and, things may not be going right, but in the midst of things going wrong, this man created a book to help us go right.
That's deep.
Come on, yo.
Yeah.
Trust the black man, yo, he got you.
Most definitely. I mean, I always said that, yo. It's always hope on the other side, man. That's why we do this podcast right here. I mean, you just motivated to inspire somebody right there just with your words alone. You know what I mean? And somebody might go find that movie, watch it.
Watch it.
Make something. You make your own thing.
Whatever. Yeah, everybody had that purpose in life. You just gotta find it. You dig what I'm saying? We are all reasons to society. And that got a little bit deep. You know what I mean? So I think we're gonna go ahead and break the ice with that one.
I definitely want to shout out an organization.
Okay.
Started by another Northwestern alum, Lance Carter.
Lance Carter, okay. That's my man. That was my man. Shout out, boss, man.
I want to thank Yo got an organization called Baltimore Lacrosse Elite for everybody to see there.
Okay.
I mean, we run purple and gold for the Ravens.
Are you saying that he has his own,
has his own lacrosse club organization?
Word up.
This program is to help African Americans to not only be able to play the game, but to be able to play at a high level and learn the game at a high level.
That's great.
That way, by the time we get to college,
we're
not getting pushed to the end of the bench because we don't know the game.
Right. Shout out to you.
And that's a fact, though, because you can have all the talent that you want. Talent's not going to get you the intangibles, the IQ. That's very important when you start getting to the next level. Because everybody's the same talented the higher you go. Now, the difference is knowing the knowledge of the game. And, shout out to you, though. I mean, I was strongly considering trying out to the lacrosse team because of this guy. He kept on, come on out, man, come on out. And I really wanted to, but I ain't the weakest link kind of guy. You feel what I'm saying? I come out there. I'm a 11th grade trying to learn lacrosse. I never even knew what the sport was, but between him and Lance, he definitely put me on that sport. So shout out to Lance, man.
That's what's up.
Straight up, what you got for us?
Alright, my special shout out is going to go to my mother. Shout out to you because you're my number one fan. I love you. You are just an amazing supporter. She watches every single episode. Okay, she has her co-workers watching episodes. She knows the shirts is coming. Shout out to the co-workers. I love you guys for the support too. Shout out to y'all go together with my mom. But yeah. So we got the shirts coming soon, guys. My mother had already put in her request because she's just that amazing. Shout out to you, Mom. Hilda MB.
We love you. You know what I mean? My shout out go to your guy, you know what I'm saying? That's half of my special shout out for actually holding us down with the shirts, you know what I mean? That's my brother. Me and him building together, got a real strong partnership, so look forward to a lot of things coming between us soon. And shout out to On Go Moving in Harlem.
Yes.
My back is killing me right now. I ain't even gonna lie to you. We've been moving the last 2 days, moving, cleaning, mopping, sweeping. We're moving locations right now, but we almost finished and it's worth it. You know what I mean? Because we called On Go Moving in Harlem. And they showed up, they did the job very well. We recommend them to anybody out there in the Baltimore, Maryland, Virginia.
Use them.
Definitely use them.
Just on the TV for On Go.
Shout out.
Shout out to On Go.
Yeah. This networking game is getting real, shorty. It's getting real.
On Go.
Straight up.
Alright guys, we about to get into my favorite segment, and if you guys watch this, you know that is Pick Your Poison. Alright, so I got a good one for y'all. Would you rather break everything you touch or get shocked by everything you touch? Or would you just, your phone, your house, your car, I don't know.
How far it goes to breaking. That's a good one. Break everything I touch now. I can't do that.
How long is the shot?
Right.
Like how many amount of seconds? So you touch it, zoom. So let's say 3 second shot.
I might take the shot.
I might have to take the
but
shot.
But it's gonna be every time. Like
everything
so you touch the door, you touch the
right.
So you coming from out here to go
to that joint.
I'm gonna have to limit my touches.
When you use the bathroom, shock yourself. Everything you touch. That's just crazy.
So y'all gonna go.
You're gonna get used to it after a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, but I'm thinking you would go numb eventually, right? You'll be numb. Like you won't feel.
Breaking everything you touch, you're not gonna own nothing. Nobody's gonna want you over there.
What if you don't break? What if you don't break your car or your house, stuff like that, but you break like other people's shit? I mean stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that. I'm gonna take the shot.
I ain't.
I'm
gonna take the shot. That come with a whole nother drama. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't. I'm gonna take
you
the
can't
shot.
even live your life. You just break yourself over. Who wants you around?
I'd rather take the hit to me instead of somebody else. So.
Yeah, me too, bro. I say it all the time. I'd rather wait for somebody else to cut my throat because I ain't gonna cut yours.
Let me take the hit.
I'll take the hit.
Give me a shot.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with break everything I touch.
Dang,
just like break people stuff.
Like you ain't gonna be able to hold nobody babies.
No.
You ain't going to the grocery store. Like what can you do? What
like borrow your car?
What can you do?
No.
Like
well, I can not break my car or my house. So,
but everybody else
yeah, you got balls in my car. What if your car is shot?
like a rental car.
You ain't gonna be able to drink that. As soon as you get the glasses, it's gonna break.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to drink that. You gotta drink straight out the faucet. Right,
wait, you can't break a straw, so I can use a straw to drink out the sink, right?
Technically,
or plastic. I don't have to touch. You can get around this, guys. Drop what y'all choosing with that picking.
Yeah, drop what you choosing below.
Drop your answers below, guys. Alright, so the next time we're about to get into is GTT time, and that's Girl Talk with this girl right here. So y'all, I want to talk about breasts.
Breasts?
Y'all cool with that? Talking about breasts today?
That's what you desire.
Let me get into it. So, alright, so you know how there's so many stigmas in the world today, like a woman breastfeeding her child?
Oh, yeah.
Like, the limits on breastfeeding, let's talk about that a little bit. Like, technically, you have milk for 5 years, right? I don't know if y'all know that or not. Well, you probably do because you have kids. But you have milk, the woman can hold milk for 5 years. So is it really weird for her to be breastfeeding for 5 years?
No.
Not at all.
Okay, because people make it seem like a strange thing. Like,
your
child has teeth while they're on your titty. But it's like,
yeah.
But God put the milk in for that long, so maybe I should be doing that. And even if you don't want to put them on your titty, can't you still like pump the milk and give it to them? Because it's still all about the nutrients anyway. So like, I don't really see the problem.
That's the natural process of life.
Yeah, and I think people are so nasty because men are sucking on titties so much in today's society that it's weird to see a woman breastfeeding in public. Or a woman thinks it's weird to breastfeed her kid. But no, a man's mouth should not be in your titty. Your kid's mouth should really be there. So like, you know, that's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of... And then, no bras. You know, we shouldn't really be wearing bras, but it'd be weird for a girl to go out with no bras.
A lot of girls don't wear bras no more.
Yeah, that's true. I guess it is kind of, and then it's like...
Is that a health thing?
That's what I was about to say. Like, are you wearing them so guys can look at you? Or is it really for a health thing? Because I feel like a lot of girls are just not wearing bras because they think it's a style thing. People like to follow trends.
However, right?
But really shouldn't wear
bras. What I said though, yeah, if you ain't supposed to be wearing bras, it really don't matter if they doing it for health because it's healthy.
Exactly.
As long as it's healthy.
So that's another thing too. So ladies out there who want to go not topless because you have a shirt,
braless.
But braless, do it. It's healthy. It's okay. And some men maybe should not be such perverts, so the girls could not wear bras more, so that you're not. Okay, yeah, you know, because it's uncomfortable when you do want to go in public without a bra and people are staring at you. But it's like, this is natural. Like, why can't I do this? Like, I don't go braless because I don't want people looking at me. But it's like, I want to because it's natural. You should be loose and free. It's like when y'all take y'all boxing your briefs off. Like, didn't
they have like a whole fleet of bra campaign like a year ago, a couple years ago, or something like that?
I don't know.
Oh, natural. Everybody started having natural hair again. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you started to leave the weave alone. You dig? So
naturally.
I think we should. The whole point of this segment is to say stop judging.
Straight like
stop judging what we doing with the titties. How about that? Okay. Let us do what we want. Let's breastfeed. Let us go bearless. Whatever. And do what makes you happy, okay?
Yeah, I don't think no men disagree with that. I don't know.
I mean, I don't think men disagree.
Especially breastfeeding, women should be able to, you know. But I've seen like businesses and
they
places,
like shun it, right?
Yeah, either shun or accommodate women. Like I went to
Yeah.
Amtrak and they had a special place.
Yeah, they need to do that more.
Go into a little joint and just breastfeed a child, and she in there with her child, just a little spot.
Yeah, that's like a bonding moment.
Yeah,
like it should be
cool,
respected
man.
more. Like people should respect that more.
I've also heard that it helps out with the way that the child thinks. Like it's a better, like you say, nutrient and things like that. So
It just
helps
makes
out
sense.
with the intelligence of giving them natural things.
Mm-hmm.
You see animals latch onto their parents and breastfeed until they can go onto their own.
Right. But they just get deep, man.
But it is though, because my thing is it's there for 5 years, so you're supposed to be doing something with that for 5 years, like.
So it's like, right, why are we going around drinking other animals' breast milk?
Exactly. So you basically take them off your titty to put them on cow's milk.
Yeah, another animal's milk. You dig what I'm saying?
Or or like the Similac. And this is nothing against people who feed their kids Similac, but like it's like what is really in there? Like what is that powder stuff? I guess it's just like the food we're eating too, though. I don't know. We live in a crazy world.
Yeah, it depends. Like whatever becomes normal or popular, you know, everything else you're crazy for doing it. I remember we was at in Vegas. We was at the seminar and whatnot, and there was a girl right below me that was breastfeeding the whole time. You dig what I'm saying? At first, when I seen it, like, you know, it catches your eye, but then I really realized how natural that joint was.
Yeah, it's like a baby's hungry. They're hungry, like other people. They have to eat. So what are they supposed to do?
You stop to eat, so
exactly.
Yeah. So it's like you said, I mean, stop being pervs out there.
Yeah, they just
respect people's space.
Yeah, respect the baby, because that's really what it's about. The baby. The baby just trying to eat. Here you go.
Like you said, yo, let's get back to everything natural, man.
Yeah.
Everything natural, including breastfeeding.
Yep, breastfeeding and I wear bras.
You know what I mean? So before we get out of here, man, go and let them know like where they can catch you at, what type of services that you provide. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So definitely on Facebook under D.Boyd. Instagram we are DBTV 2020. We started in 2020, so obviously. But our special bracket allows us to hang your TV without drilling into any studs.
Okay.
Most people that knows how to hang a TV will drill into the stud, which means you have to put a hole in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
It's unnecessary. Now that everything changes, technology get better. Listen to me, people. You can hang a TV on the sheetrock without drilling into the studs. Give us a call and we'll help you.
Straight like that. DBTV 2020.
Check that out, guys.
Yeah. This was a great episode. Yeah, I mean, we gave a lot of love to the alumni of Northwestern. Shout out to the Wildcats. Yeah, I mean, straight like that.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the bell notification so you can see every time we drop an episode. Until next time.
We out,
Bye.
baby.